Hello and very welcome everyone to this particular session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs for 19th of October 2024. So let's start our session and let's see that what are the things we are going to learn in this session. Before we start, these are the topics we are going to cover. So I have some international, national, state and banking finance news. Then we have defense, science and tech, sports, important days, ranks and reports, awards and recognition, appointments and summit. And last we will summarize. Before we start, the images used in the slide deck for our educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So the first news that we have today, we have discussed in the last session. So let's just revise this. So India is now in collaboration with Colombia. Colombia is a country. It exists in where? It exists in South Korea, in the North South America. So signed audio visual co-production agreement. So this agreement is like the 14 country Colombia is, with which India is signing this type of contract. So India and Colombia have signed audio-visual co-production agreement. The agreement was signed by Dr. L. Murugan, India's first Minister of State for the Information and Broadcasting. George Enrique Rogers Rodriguez, Vice Minister of the Foreign Affairs of Colombia. And if we talk about the capital is Bogota. This mark a significant step in deepening culture ties and cooperation across various sectors. The partnership aims to pool creative and technical resources, enable filmmakers from both countries to collaborate on film projects. So India and Colombia, now they will be together working towards the audio and visual production, co-production, and that will help in film production in the both the countries. India delivers hemodialysis machines to PNG, supplies aid to Lebanon. So Lebanon is a country in the Middle East, and particularly if we talk about this, so India has sent a first consignment of 12 hemodialysis machines to Papua New Guinea. So to this fulfills Papua New Guinea is a basic country that exists in the north of Australia also. It fulfills the commitment made during the third forum of the Indo-Pacific Island Cooperation Summit. Okay, so commitment was made and it has been fulfilled. In response to the rising tension, ongoing conflict in the southern Lebanon, India has dispatched the first tranche of a 33-ton consignment of medical supplies. And also, the kind of a conflict tension is going on in southern Lebanon. And to see that and to help in that, India is sending 33-ton consignment for medical supplies. The effort was made part of the humanitarian initiative to support Lebanon. FATF tightens the grey listing rules with new risk-based focus. So recently, FATF, that is the Financial Action Task Force, introduced significant changes to its criteria for placing countries in its grey list. FATF, first of all, let me tell you. So, if any country that is associated with any kind of terrorism activities and all the other things, like if they are funding these type of activities, then in that case, FATF take action and they particularly put sanction or put you into the grey list or blacklist. And in that case, the particular countries will be hampered and they will be restricted from different type of funds from the different type of banks internationally. The new rule aimed to relieve the burden on least developed countries. So, focus will now be on targeting nations that pose greater risk to the international financial system. These changes are expected to improve the effectiveness of the FATF grey listing process. In this picture, you can see that in the blacklist, Iran, Myanmar, and North Korea are here. And in grey list, you can see that different countries like Barbados and Kenyan Islands, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Haiti, Jamaica, these type of countries you can see in the grey list. So these countries are basically those countries which particularly are threat to the world and they are particularly funding to the terrorism and these type of activities. So for that purpose, their funding from the different type of world banks and different banks is being restricted. India and South Korea set to join FTSE Russell MMGB index. So recently in global index provider, we discussed in the last session also. So remember just one thing, that India along with South Korea, they are collaborating to be added into the FTSE Russell EMGB index. So announce the India sovereign bond will be included in the emerging market government bond index due in September 2025. This is a similar inclusion by JP Morgan and Bloomberg Bloomberg Index Services. It attracts billions of dollars into the India's local bond market. South Korean government bonds are set to be added to the FTSE World Government Bond Index in November 2025. So remember that India and South Korea are collaborating to be added into the FTSE Russell EMGB bond. India and Germany set to sign Labour Mobility Pact. So Germany is a country that exists in the northern part of Europe and the capital is Berlin. And India and Germany are set to sign a pact next week to facilitate the movement of workers. So this pact is regarding the mobility of workers who are working either in India or in Germany. So to facilitate them or to give them facilities so that they can move easily from one country to another, so they can migrate. That for that purpose, this particular type of signing will be done. The agreement will recognize skill between the two countries. A skilled professional from India can easily absorbed by the German industry. So this is the way why Indian workers can be added into the German industry. The pact is aimed to strengthen economic ties and workforce mobility between the two nations. So this will also add some friendly relations between India and Germany so they can work collaboratively on skills and development of the infrastructure that would be helping more to India with the help of Germany. Kais Saied secures second term as the president of the Tunisia with 90.69% votes. So recently, Tunisia, an African country, it has conducted the presidential election. And if we talk about this, then 90.69% of votes goes to this particular person known as Kais Saied, who has been re-elected as the presidential election. His closest competitor, businessman Ayaki Zamel, secured 7.4% vote only, while the third candidate, Zohar, only secured 2%. The election saw a low vote turnout of just 28.8%. That means that out of the 100% population of Tunisia, only 28% population came to take part in the elections, and out of that 28.8%, 90.69% votes goes to Kais Saied, and he has been elected second time as the presidential election. This was the Tunisia's third presidential election since 2011 Arab Spring, which led to the ousting of the long-time dictator Zine El Abidine Ben Ali. So in 2011, there was a dictator called Zine El Abidine, and since then, this is the third election that were held in Tunisia, and for the second time, Kais Saied has been elected as the president. PM Modi to launch National Learning Week initiative. So recently, PM Narendra Modi inaugurated Karm Yogi Saptah. Karm Yogi Saptah means that a particular week that is dedicated to the week of doing work as the National Learning Week. This initiative aims to enhance individual and organizational capacity of civil servant. So particularly the aim is to create a kind of an environment for individuals and organizational capacity of the civil servant so that they can be more enthusiastic and more efficient in their work. It is a part of a broader mission Karm Yogi launched in September 2020. The goal is to foster a future ready civil service that embodies Indian values while maintaining a global outlook. Haryana CM Saini fulfills first poll promise, free dialysis for kidney patients. So recently, Haryana elections have been conducted, and now Naib Singh Saini has been reappointed as the chief minister. Okay, he was recently appointed after Manohar Lal Khattar, the former chief minister, resigned, as he was added to the union ministry. Now, Naib Singh Saini, who was the chief minister of Haryana since January or February, now he has been reappointed as the chief minister, and now he has fulfilled his first promise, that to provide dialysis to the kidney patients in all government hospitals. This is a very important thing. Fulfill his first full promise. Decision was made during the inaugural cabinet meeting, with which BJP returns to the power for third consecutive time. So remember, this is the third term of BJP in Haryana. Saini emphasized the people's mandate against Congress narrative during the election. So remember who has been appointed as the chief minister, that is Naib Singh Saini. He has been re-elected as the chief minister. Geo Payment Bank secure mutual fund distribution license from AMFI. We discussed in the last session, just revise this. So now Geo Payment Bank is now in the market of mutual funds, and they have obtained a license from the mutual funds in India, Association of Mutual Funds in India. The Category 1 execution online platform license enables Geo Payment Bank to distribute the direct plans. The license marks significant step in Geo Payment Bank's expansion within the financial service sector. The move is expected to enhance bank service offerings and market reach. World Bank retained India's GDP forecast for financial year 25 to 7% due to rising private consumption. So World Bank that has retained India's GDP growth forecast, it is saying that India's GDP forecast is the same that it has said earlier, and that is 7% year on year, attributing to the higher agriculture production and robust employment growth from the policy initiatives. So they are dedicating this thing that the growth will be 7% because the agriculture part and the robust growth in the employment is increased. World Bank has also retained India's GDP growth forecasts at 6.7% in financial year 26. That means 25 to 26. The growth projection for the South Asia region has been raised by 6.7%, 6.4% in 2024 from previous estimates to 6.0%, driven by the strong domestic demand in India, quicker recoveries of the crisis hit countries like Sri Lanka and Pakistan. So the Asia's GDP, South Asia's GDP is also rising to 6.4%. A previous estimate was 6, as they are saying that the stability of India and the particular economy that was hit hardly of the Sri Lanka and Pakistan now recovering. So for because of that, the Asia's GDP, South Asia's GDP will increase. South Asia's output is estimated to grow 6.2% in 2025, mainly driven by the strong private consumptions in India, increased tourism, hydropower exports in Bhutan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Indian Coast Guard conducts Sagar Kavach coastal security drill. So recently, the Indian Coast Guard, the Coast Guard Day is dedicated on 1st of February, successfully conducted the coastal security exercise Sagar Kavach on 16th to 17th of October. So remember Sagar Kavach, it is an exercise related to Coast Guard, not Navy. Exercise covered Gujarat, Damandiv, as well as Goa and Maharashtra. So out of the 9 state or union territories, they have particularly conducted this exercise in 4, that are Gujarat, Damandiv, Goa, and Maharashtra. The aim is to enhance coastal maritime security and improve coordination among agencies. The drill involved wide range of stakeholders, including the Indian Navy, State Police, Marine Police, and port authorities. AICTE and SIDM signed MOU to boost academy and industry synergy in the defense and aerospace sectors. So recently, the All India Council for Technical Education and Society of the Indian Defense Manufacturer, they have signed memorandum in New Delhi to work to create a future-ready workforce for defense aerospace sector. MOU between AICTE and SIDM President Rajendra Singh Bhatia in the presence of Union Minister Rajnath Singh, that is the Chief Ministry of Defense. The 3 years MOU is establishing a strong partnership between academy and the defense industry. So this particular segment is being under the memorandum because they want to create a particular workforce that will help in developing the defense segment or defense sector in India. The partnership will develop faculty and students through spatial awareness program, offer industry internship and defense related sectors to enhance employability. So for this purpose, remember the Society of Indian Defense Manufacture and AICTE are collaborating. IN launches missile cum ammunition barge LSAM 12. So now understand. So Indian Navy launched missile cum ammunition barge landing ship ammunition. So you can see in this picture, this is a landing ship ammunition, enhancing its naval logistics and firepower. So this type of shipment is helpful in carrying the defense logistics, ammunition logistics. This is the 6th vessel of the 8 missile cum ammunition barge project, strengthening Navy's operational capability. So it will help in all operational part. It is built by the MS Sikon Engineering Project Private Limited, Vishakhapatnam. So it is built by the shipyard, that is the MS Sikon. Remember, this is based in Vishakhapatnam. Like Garden Ridge is based in Kolkata and Cochin Shipyard is in Kerala. Marmugao is in Goa. The launch was presided over by the Commodore M.V. Rajkrishna, Company Commander, Mumbai, and conducted by SCPPL at its launch site in Mira Bhayandar, Maharashtra. Visa unveils platform for global banks to issue stable coins, other tokens. So Visa is a company that is a particular credit card or MasterCard or a debit card company. They have launched a Visa tokenized asset platform. This will help bank issue stable coins and other fiat backed tokens, with the platform expected to go live in 2025. This will enable banks to mint, burn, and transfer tokens, providing infrastructure for financial institutions to leverage blockchain technology. So, for the easy transfer of bitcoins and different type of blockchains, this particular program, that is the Visa Token Asset Platform, has been launched. Banco Bilbao Vizcaya Argentina has been the testing Visa platform for the year. PayPal Holding Inc. has been introduced its stablecoin PayPal USD. So remember that. SpaceX launches Mega Starship rocket on fifth test flight. So on 13th of October, SpaceX, that you know, that is a private space agency and headed by Elon Musk, successfully launched the fifth test flight of the Starship, a two-stage, fully reusable, super heavy lift launch vehicle with from Starbase near Boca Chica, Texas, and this is the rocket which they have launched, and it has the capability not to just come back to the launch pad but to be appeared in this particular area where it can be available for the launching once again without wasting any time. So empty Starship blasted off from Texas near the Mexican border. The rocket arced over the Gulf of Mexico, with the spacecraft continuing to move up more than 130 miles. So it was on the projectile over the Gulf of Mexico. Following the successful liftoff, ascent stage operation boost back burn and coast. The Super Heavy boosters performed its landing burn and was caught by the chopstick arms of the launch and catch tower at the starbase. So it was able to back to the catch tower and then again ready for another launch. So for that purpose, SpaceX had just launched the Mega Starship rocket on the fifth test flight. Remember that SpaceX is that particular space agency which has a particular reusable launch vehicle that is called a Falcon 9, that is being used by different space agencies all over the world. Arjun Irigaisi wins WR Chess Master, nears to 2800 ELO rating. So Indian Grandmaster Arjun Irigaisi, he has secured a WR Chess Masters title after defeating France Maxime Vachier-Lagrave in Armageddon game. So victory followed two draw in classical chess, and with this win, Arjun edges closer to the 2800 ELO rating mark. 21-year-old earned prize of 20,000 euros and plans to chase the 2800 milestone at a European Cup starting October 20. So remember another name in chess, that is Arjun Irigaisi. Spanish tennis player Rafael Nadal announces retirement after 2024 season. So a particular era that has come to an end in sports in tennis, that is Rafael Nadal, another maestro in tennis. He retired from the tennis federation. So Spanish tennis player Rafael Nadal announced that he will retire from the professional tennis at the end of 2024. Nadal's final tournament will be Davis Cup 2024 and is scheduled to be held in November 2024 in Spain. So he will be ending his era in his own country. Nadal started his professional career in 2001, so it is a remarkable era of 23 years. At just 15 years of age, has won total of 92 single career titles, including 22 Grand Slam titles. He became world number one for the first time in 2008 after defeating Roger Federer in the Wimbledon final. So that was the first time he came into the eyes of the people. So that is Rafael Nadal for you. He was from Spain and he's going to retire in Davis Cup 2024 in November 2024. World Statistics Day 2024. So recently World Statistics Day has been commemorated. It is dedicated to the counting and to get the data of different type of things. The day highlights significance of statistics in shaping societies, driving information and decision making. The global community will commemorate this special day on 20th of October. The celebration underscores the vital role statistics plays, fosters sustainability development and promoting transparency. As we know that statistics is the key to the development, because when we have data, we can do something about that to increase or decrease that kind of data. Okay, so for that purpose, 20th of October is dedicated. World Post Day, October 9th. So World Post Day is annually observed on 9th of October, and it has been the anniversary of the establishment of Universal Postal Union in 1874 in Bern, Switzerland. The theme was the marking the 150th anniversary is 150 years of enabling communication, empowering people across nations. So just try to understand this, that 150 years ago, when there were no phone, no mobile, only way to communicate was the postage. So to commemorate that day, 9th October is dedicated to this particular day. Just to add your memory, recently Amazon is partnering with the Department of Post to carry on the particular communication thing and the logistic things in India efficiently. UPU Congress held in Tokyo adopted the resolution to observe UPU Day on 9th of October in 1969. In 1984, UPU Congress held in Hamburg renamed the observance UPU Day as the World Post Day. So remember, 9th of October is the World Post Day. 92nd Indian Air Force Day. So it has been it is into the 92nd Foundation Day of the Indian Air Force, observed annually on 8th of October to commemorate the establishment of Indian Air Force that was started in 1932 or 8th of October. The theme was of the 92nd Indian Air Force Day is Bharatiya Vayu Sena Saksham Sashakt Atma Nirbhar. The second 92nd IAF Day was commenced from 6th to 8th of October at the Air Force Station, Tambaran, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Celebration includes air shows, parades, static displays, showcasing idea of Atmanirbharta. So that's all about this particular day. That is the 92nd Indian Air Force Day. Remember, very important thing. When was the Indian Air Force came into being? That was 8th of October 1932. The same year, the Pune Pact was signed at Yerwada Jail. World Mental Health Day 2024. So World Mental Health Day, observed annually on 10th of October, spread awareness of the mental health issues. So this is a very important and must be discussed thing in the world, that Mental Health Day is dedicated to 10th of October. The theme for this day was mental health at work. Mental Health Work Day was started annual activity of the World Federation for Mental Health in 1992 by the Deputy Secretary General Richard Hunter, and this particular day is observed since 1992. World Ag Day, 11th October. The Ag Day is annually observed on second Friday of October to raise awareness of the high quality protein and vital nutrients found in eggs. The 28th World Ag Day was observed on 11th of October 2024. The theme of the Ag Day 2024 is United by Eggs. World Ag Day was established by the International Egg Commission, the only organization that represents the global egg industry. So remember, 11th of October is dedicated to World Ag Day. Okay, and also if we talk about, this is the second Friday. This is the second Friday of October that is dedicated to this day. 2024 Global Multidimensional Poverty Index. So this is a very important index. Let's just talk about this one. So 2024 Global Multidimensional Poverty Index reports, it does highlight the interconnection between the violent conflict and multidimensional poverty. It is telling us that how the particular violent conflicts that are happening all over the world, it is interacting, or particularly indirect way is particularly contributing to the poverty. Approximately 1.1 billion people live in acute multidimensional poverty. That means around 110 crore people all over the world, they are living in multidimensional poverty. 455 million residing in conflict affected regions. The report emphasizes these areas see high poverty rates and slow progress in poverty reduction. So like areas like Gaza Strip, or the areas like the where the conflicts are going on, like Ukraine and Russia, the conflicts are going on. So in these areas, when the people got hit by these type of conflicts, they also got hit by the economy, and that is why the poverty prevails in these type of areas. It was jointly published by the United Nations Development Program, Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative. So for that purpose, this day has been dedicated. WTO reduced 2025 world merchandise trade growth forecast to 3% from 3.3. So World Trade Organization, they have reduced its 2025 world merchandise trade growth forecast from 3.3 to 3%. So as we can see, there are a lot of conflicts are going on. So according to that World Trade Organization, they have said that the merchandise trade from all over the world, it has been decreased from 3.3 to 3%. The WTO has increased its merchandise trade growth projection for 2024 from 2.7 to 2.6% from 2.6% earlier. The report projection that global GDP growth at market exchange rates will remain 2.7%. The global merchandise trade witnessed a growth of 2.3% in the first half of 2024, rebounding from the slump of 1.1% in 2023. So this is all because of the ongoing conflicts all over the world. Rajkumar Hirani honored with the National Kishore Kumar Award. Very important. Remember this one. This is important for every type of exams. So basically, the renowned filmmaker Rajkumar Hirani was conferred with the prestigious National Kishore Kumar Award and of the year 2023. Okay, so if we talk about this award, so particularly this award has been given to the famous director Rajkumar Hirani. The award took place in Khandwa, Madhya Pradesh, the birthplace of Kishore Kumar. Remember, the birthplace of Kishore Kumar is Khandwa. The award celebrates artists who have significantly contributed to the Indian cinema in various fields. So this award has been given to Rajkumar Hirani. Rajkumar Hirani is famous for the films like he has created the films like if we talk about Munna Bhai MBBS and Lage Raho Munna Bhai, and also the film like PK, and also the film like Sanju. So he has been the director, and especially the film like Three Idiots. How we can forget that? So this particular award is being instituted by the Madhya Pradesh government. Remember, the Kishore Kumar National Kishore Kumar Award given to Rajkumar Hirani for his contribution to the film industry. Mohanji receives prestigious 2024 Humanitarian Award. So on September 19 in Johannesburg, South Africa, Mohanji receives a special recognition at the 9th Concise Companies Award event. The award honors his worldwide contribution as the global humanitarian leader. And particularly, if we talk about this, the event celebrates ethical visionary leader whose work foster conscious leadership. Mohanji's effort align people, profit, and purpose, promoting better, more sustainable world. So recently, the in Johannesburg, South Africa, Mohanji he has been awarded with this recognition. Chirate Ventures honors Narayan Murthy with the Patrick J. MC Govern Award. Chiratre Ventures recognized three influential leaders with the 2024 Patrick J. MC Govern Awards. Narayan Murthy from Infosys received the India Lifetime Achievement Award. Shantanu Narayan, Chairman and CEO of Adobe, has received the Global Lifetime Achievement Award. Abhinav Asthana, CEO founder of Postman, received the Exceptional Entrepreneurial Achievement Award. So these awards have been given to these particular people. Acko appoints Sandeep Goenka as the CEO of Acko Life. So Acko is an insurance-based company. They have particularly appointed Sandeep Goenka, CEO of its newly launched life insurance division. Sandeep is a pivotal role in establishing D2C life insurance business. He brings over 2 decades of experience in life, health insurance, and consulting. His previous roles include CFO, Exide Life Insurance, and leadership position at Tata, AIA, and EY. Umar Abdullah sworn in as the CM of the UT Jammu Kashmir. Surendra Kumar Chaudhary is the deputy CM. We discussed in the last session, so remember this thing very important. Recently, the elections were held, and now Jammu Kashmir INC Alliance won the elections by securing 48 out of 90 assembly seats, with JKNC emerging as the single largest party with 42 seats. So now they are collaborating to create this particular ministry in Jammu Kashmir. So remember, Umar Abdullah is the new chief minister. Utkarsh Small Finance Bank appoints Mary Kom and Sunil Chhetri as the brand ambassador. So another small finance bank, that is Utkarsh Finance Bank, appointed as the Olympic boxer Mary Kom and footballer Sunil Chhetri as the brand ambassador. The brand ambassador will work on initiatives like financial literacy campaigns and branch inauguration and social media campaigns to promote these type of services of the banks. Both will be there always. The bank plans to launch multi-channel campaign focusing on stories of financial empowerment with Maricom and Sunil Chhetri conveying these messages. Maricom, Sunil Chhetri will be the part of the forefront of the ad films and social media content promoting financial empowerment. So after all, from today onwards, whenever you will be seeing any ad of Utkarsh Small Finance Bank, you will see Maricom and Sunil Chhetri in those particular ads and campaigning of this particular bank. Deputy Governor of RBI, Rajesh Rao, gets 1 year extension. So, appointment of the Committee of the Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the reappointment of Rajeshwar Rao, Deputy Governor of the RBI. So now new Deputy Governor has been reappointed, and that is Rajeshwar Rao. R. Rao joined RBI in 1984 and was elevated to RBI Executive Director in November 2016. RBI Deputy Governor in 2020 for a period of 3 years and reappointed as a Deputy Governor last year also, and now he has been reappointed once again. NHRC concludes National Conference Advocates for Older Person Rights. So on 31st of Foundation Day, National Human Rights Commission organized National Conference on Rights of Older Person, to the particular rights dedicated to the elder people. This took place at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi. Acting chairperson Srimati Vijay Bharti Sayani emphasized the invaluable role of the elders as the architects of the nation's history. The conference advocated for the rights and well-being of the older persons. Let's just summarize that what we have learned so far. So India and Colombia collaborating for the audio-visual co-production. India delivers dialysis machines to Papua New Guinea and some supply aids to Lebanon. FATF tightens grey listing rules. India South Korea set to join FTSE Russell EMGB. India Germany set to sign Labour Mobility Pact. Case Saeed appointed as the second term for the president of Tunisia. PM Modi to launch National Learning Week initiative. Haryana CM Saini fulfills first full promise free dialysis to kidney patients. Jio Payment Bank secures mutual fund distribution license. World Bank retained India's GDP forecast for financial year 25 to 7%. Indian Coast Guard conducts Sagar Kavach. Important, remember this. AICTE's SIDM signed MOU to boost academy industry in defense sector. Indian Navy launches missile cum ammunition barge LSM-12. Visa unveils platform for global banks to issue stable coins, other tokens. SpaceX launched Mega Starship rocket on 5th test flight. After that, Arjun Irigasi wins WR Chess Masters. Spanish tennis player Rafael Nadal to be retired in November 2024. World Statistics Day 2024 is being dedicated in October. World Post Day, Indian Air Force Day, Mental Health Day, and World Egg Day are being commemorated. Global Multidimensional Poverty Index was particularly declared, and WTO reduced 2025 World Merchandise Trade Growth. Rajkumar Hinani honored with the National Kishore Kumar Award in Madhya Pradesh. Mohanji receives prestigious humanitarian award. Chirte Ventures honors Narayan Murthy with Patrick J. MC Govan Award. ECHO appoints Sandeep Goenka as the CEO. Omar Abdullah as the CM of the Jammu Kashmir. Utkarsh Small Finance Bank appointed Mary Com Sunil Chetri as the brand ambassador. Deputy Governor Rajeshwar Rao gets 1 year extension. NHRC concludes National Conference advocates for old person rights. And that's it in this session, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the session. Thank you very much for being with me. Bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.